Okay, so welcome back to video number 6. Just a quick recap on video number 5 where we talked about why bother. Remember we touched on some things that related to the life cycle of the machines and controlling risk, understanding what risk represents and how it's actually good to have a plan to reduce that risk. So in video 6 we're going to talk about the location of where you would conduct such an analysis or come up with a life cycle plan. There's two models of where we would conduct this, and it relates to, there's a distance model and up close. When you look at life cycle plans, especially in context in the mining environment, you can do it from a distance or you can do it up close, and I'll give you a real life example of this one. I was at a mine site once. It doesn't exist anymore, so I can talk about it quite safely. The guy doing the asset management plans was 2,500 kilometres away, and he came up with some really red hot plans based on the data that he had in front of him, and it was really cool. But that was a model that he created from a distance, quite a distance in this case. When we went up close and personal and you get on the mine site, there's a whole different set of data. It's on the ground level. It's what people are giving you feedback on these machines. If you include the up close data, you're going to get a better result, because quite often by the time the information is filtered from the mine site to him 2,500 kilometres away, stuff gets lost in translation. So the plans he came up with were good, but they missed quite a few marks because he didn't inspect the machines. He wasn't there. There wasn't a hands-on approach. And he suffered because of that, and it was actually quite sad to see. But so really we do need data, and even if it comes from a distance, that's fine. But we need to get up close to the asset. We need to understand it in context. We need to look over it. We need to walk over it. We need to test it. We need to understand its parameters. All those things go into this. So you can't really do it from a distance. It'll get you 80% of the way, but that last 20% is the up close and personal stuff. So where does that lead? Well, that leads to meaningful and relevant solutions. It has to have meaning. If you have a plan that has no meaning, that's not going to get you to a desired outcome in the future, then of what use is the plan? So it's that kind of thinking that we adopt and that we look at when it comes to managing assets. So really, this is leading us all down a path. The next thing that we have to look at is life cycle planning and life cycle costing. So we look forward to covering that in video number 7. We'll see you then.